Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the Biafran families. There's a clip I would like you to watch. We will discuss more when we come back. But let me just give you an expo, a hint of what to expect. Maybe he might not say it the way or he might not address it the way I will address it. But the fact of the matter is that this is, let me call him ADC of Ralph Uwazuruike when he was the Masob leader. So he opened a very deep secret that nobody even wanted to ask questions on how it happened. It had everything to do with Operation Python Dance too, the one that happened in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's compound. So this man have opened a lot of cans of, a lot of a lot of security that even Uwazuruike will be on the run if their friends decide to ask questions over this matter. Please watch this clip and then we'll come back here to discuss more.
Look at Uwazuruike, who sold Biafra in the year 2007 when his mother died, when he applied to go and bury his mother, and he was allowed to go under the condition that he will not fight for Biafra again, and that he will only be doing shadow fighting for the destruction of Biafra, but he cannot do. That's why he cannot see police and even arrest him if he's doing all those things in his house at New Owerri capital, at Uwazuruike Avenue, where he built Ojukwu's library, as he may said. I was the coordinator who coordinated the protests and everything in Biafra land in the year 2000. I was the coordinator. I coordinated all that happened in Imo State in that year. I am the one speaking here. Before Uwazuruike came back from Lagos to come and declare Biafra in Aba, I was the one. In the year 2000, in April 2001, I was arrested by the SSS. We are 11 men. We were arrested. We were kept in the cell. We were there for 14 days when the SSS went to Doma and gave him letter that men have been arrested. And I was the only one who was caught with a ID card. They said that this man is the leader because they see me as somebody who spoke very well. I know what I passed through in the hands of SSS for that particular 15 days. After that 15 days, they took us to over prisons, where Obasanjo said that they should bring us to Abuja. It is by his grace that we are released in the night. We are asked to go. Now Uwazuruike has the gut to come and talk that Nnamdi Kanu is recruiting Igbos for what? Look at that man, has no shame. Go and see the house this man built in Uwazuruike Avenue in New Owerri capital. Go and see the house. How can a freedom fighter build that kind of house? Uwazuruike was a poor man. He was a cyclist in Lagos. He has nothing. So I wonder where he got that money to come and build that kind of house in Owerri capital. Look at this man. When the person who signed his bail condition was late Senator Uchechukwu Merize, who signed his bail condition, who regretted and asked him, he is ashamed of himself because of the condition he signed before he was released, that he will not fight for Biafra again. If that man is alive today, I will ask you to go and ask him. All the men that was arrested with Uwazuruike, he abandoned them in the prison. All the ones that he abandoned in the Federal Medical Center in Uwazuruike abandoned them in the mortuary till today. Nobody knows how those men were buried. Uwazuruike abandoned them in the mortuary. Is it the one that were killed in Omololo in 2003 by Udenwa administration? Those men were killed when we were going to Omololo. They were killed in Okigwe. How many will I talk? Is it the one that was killed in Masob headquarters? Uwazuruike grabbed the lands of OUK people. He's a land grabber in Okwe. He's known as a land grabber in Okwe. He grabbed all the land in Okwe in the name of building a Masob house in Okwe. Go to Okwe and see. I am worse there. I have been there. All my men at that time, I trained all of them. Some of them lose their life. Some still remain. So what will he come and talk about Nnamdi Kanu? Can he do what Nnamdi Kanu do? Nnamdi Kanu has promised heaven and earth for him. He still stands still that what is one is Biafra. And what again do you want? Because they have all sold their souls to the Nigerian government. They have sold us to the Nigerian government. That's why they cannot stand up and talk about Biafra. All they know is to take money to make sure they sell Biafra. They sell Biafra to Igbo governors. Igbo governors now has even bribed these current ones now. That's why they are fighting to the net to remain after they have been expelled from IPOB. They no longer remember command and control, which they used in sacking people and suspending people, which I am one of them who was suspended. That's what I was talking about. Look at Uwazuruike, shameless man who sold Biafra because of money. Go and see the land he is complaining that government took from him in New Owerri capital. How did he get the money? What is his professional one? He says he's a barrister. Has he seen one day in the court defending somebody, a criminal like him, who sold Biafra because of a pot of yam? Because Nnamdi Kanu is making wave. That's what is their anger. Ndibos with their anger. Ndibo with their jealous and the enviness. Ndibo with their greed over power. That's why they want to overthrow Nnamdi Kanu and take over. Shameless people.
Okay, a very wonderful one, a quick one, and a very noble explanation from this our brother. You know, this guy is just like, let me call him a hitman. He's just like, what would I call this? Femi Gbajabia Mela Totonumbu. That is, Abi, Chief Security Officer. Abi? Femi Gbajabia Mela. What is it to Tunumbu self? Oh, whatever. Okay, my people, this message is very, very simple. This guy knows a lot. He knows more than even Uwazuruike knows about himself. He knows Uwazuruike left, right, and center, just like what he explained on this video. Yes. Somebody's ADC knows everything about him, Oga. So this man now, everything he says on this video is capital true. It's a capital yes, and it is a yes win situation for the Biafran families. You know, this is the problem we keep having. And anybody who come out to say, oh, Igbos are the problem of Igbos. My brother, please, I want you to at least reason with that person before you can be able to bash him or her. We are the problem of ourselves. Yes, we love ourselves on some extent. And in that some extent, we hate ourselves at the same time. We like to share wealth. In that same time, we also like to withhold wealth. That is in the blood or in the DNA of every Igbo man. Yes, we are the problem of ourselves. That saying Igbo enweze, do you know that thing is affecting us both physically, spiritually, mentally, behaviorally, and otherwise? What am I trying to say? Igbo enweze not simply means that we don't have kings. No. It simply means that everybody wants to be seen as a king. In fact, every Igbo man is born as a king. And that's the more reason why you see what is happening today. Everybody wants to be king. Everybody wants to be the one that, oh, yes, Biafra came through me. Yes, I am the one that stood for Biafrans when it matters most. But the simple question there we always ask, or I will always ask, is how long can you maintain this your loyalty? I hope your loyalty is not for buyout, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it categorically clear that a hungry man does not become a freedom fighter. If you are hungry, you can never become a freedom fighter, because along the way, just a pot of egusi soup or okra soup or a bitter leaf is enough to make you to turn your mind against your own people, against the people whom you're supposed to protect, against the people whom you're supposed to kind of stand for at any given time. So you can as well agree with those who keep saying Igbo enweze, Igbo enweze, Igbo enweze. From what this guy explained, you can as well agree with me that Uwazuruike is guilty as charged. Yes. I say onye no mmadụ nso na anu uche eze ya. If I'm very close to you, if I'm your friend, we eat, we dine, and we wine together, I will explain most of the things about you that a total stranger who just meet you on the way or meet you on the street or wherever. So please, I want to use this medium to beg each and every one of us, Biko, Anamayo, if it is possible, I will bring my nails on the ground. Please, let us love one another. You see this journey, the reason why you see we are where we are today is just very simple, because we never agreed to work together as one. Yes, everybody will keep on making this argument. Oh, Igbos love themselves. Can't you see how they are helping others? Yes, there's no... nobody is disputing that fact. Nobody is disputing that fact. But we need to do more. That is where my point is going. We need to do more. We really need to do more. We need to love ourselves the more. You see, division is a kind of is a foreign thing to us. Let me put it that way. It's a foreign thing to us. Division is a foreign thing to us. If you find out, if you watch very well, you find out that all the whole division we keep having is imported. People try to put division on our midst because they know that a strong and well organized Igbo can stand any principalities and powers, no matter how you take see them. So that's the more reason why you see them, they will keep on making every effort in dividing this family called IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. Every Igbo man is an IPOB. So don't let them to deceive you. Are you hearing me now? Don't let them to deceive you. Every Igbo man is an IPOB member. So the fracas we keep having, the backlash, the division, the ups and downs, the disagreement, the factions are all the handiwork of the people who don't want us to succeed. You know it and I know it. It is high time we stop lying to ourselves and embrace the simple truth, which is oneness. And that is what is going to lead us to where we are going. We will not waste much time because they say time is money. Let us just dissect the comment sections because a lot of people have one or two things to say, including people who is a part of Uwazuruike's team that time. They will also comment at the comment section of this video. Anthony Arrow the Thickness said, don't mind them, Nnamdi Kanu will triumph. Of course we know. Ikechukwu Oka said, Mazi Yagazie Nwachineke, God Almighty will keep you alive to witness the Biafra you have fought and you have been fighting for. Chigozie Obenna, let everyone here remember that Britain fought us for 40 years before they were able to conquer us. Freedom fighting is not a one-day something. Of course, we all know this. And that is why we will never stop fighting. Okay, we have Ucha Chigozie. He said, with every sense of truth, all you said is pure truth. God bless you, my brother. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that this Biafra we are struggling to achieve is like normal life we live here on earth. That we Biafra we struggle very hard. Trials and setbacks must fall on our path. Sacrifices made. But when you got tired, don't give up. Just remember why you started it from the beginning. Push little further and success will be achieved. According to Ocha Chidozie. And we have Ogbuefi General, which says, Igbo blood speaking, God bless you, sir. You have already hit the nail on the head. And we are not going to stop praising you. Friday, Carlo Benaya Nnam, you will live long. May Chukwu Okiabiama bless you and your generation to come. You will live to see Biafra comes in your lifetime. Kenneth Nwajoke, thank you very much, my good brother, father, for speaking out the truth. We are 100% standing with our good and great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, so Uwazuruike, Obagazi Nyereme, when I come out of Nyereme, Uwazuruike Obagazi Nyereme. I hear me now. China's appraisal says it is well with Onyendu and all agitators of freedom. May God keep helping us both now and forevermore. Joseph said, you said he collected money in 2007, but in 2009 he opened Radio Biafra station, handed it over to Nnamdi Kanu. How did he collect the money? My brother, if you don't know anything, just put your on. He never opened Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu registered Radio Biafra. Because on I could just hear narrative, you don't even bother to make your own verifications. Nnamdi Kanu opened, I think this matter had been trending on social media for quite some time now. When one man came out and said he's the one that opened Radio Biafra and then handed it over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or he opened Radio Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu sidelined him. Now we are telling Uwazuruike open Radio Biafra. No, Nnamdi Kanu is the founder and registrar of what do you call it, of Radio Biafra. So let nobody gaslight you. Okay, my people, I beg now we will take a break. I think what is happening. When I go hear my voice again when I come back, please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Happy New Day and happy, I think a happy Friday, right? TGIF, thank God it is Friday. And it shall be well with all of us.